Hey guys, it's Mark. Welcome to Jazz Guitar Simplified. Let's talk about major 7th chords today. So I'm really excited about 7th chords. They're kind of like a gateway to a whole new sound if you've been in basic chord land for a while. And just introducing that 7th tone of the scale in all your chords can really provide some nice colors and a nice variety. Even if you mix and match, it's great for that major 7 to come up every now and then. So let's get started. We're going to do a G major 7th from the 6th string. So we're going to start on the low E. So the low E is going to be, it's going to be the 3rd fret and you're barring with your index finger. So that's 3. Then you're going to skip the A string. Then you're going to do 4/4 with your middle and ring on the D and G strings. And then that index gets that B string 3rd fret. So that's 3 skip 4/4 3 skip. And I choose to use my thumb and my index, ring, and middle on the D, G, and B strings, and I pluck them all together. And it's a little harder to do if you have a pick, then you have to kind of play everything individually. But it is still possible. Another way to play this G major 7 is to move from a bar position to using every note on one string. So it's a 4-finger method. And you're going to use your index on the low E string on the 3rd fret. You're going to skip the A string. Ring goes on the 4th fret on the D string. Pinky goes on the 4th fret on the G string. And middle goes on that 3rd fret on the B string. And then you skip the high E. Same chord. Different way to play it. I prefer to use the bar because then I have more options. I can get some more tones in there if I want to embellish a little bit. It just gives me more options, and I think it's a good habit to get into. Let's move to the next chord. We're going to do D major 7. So D major 7, we've learned a D major over here using an open string, but we want to start to use closed finger positions, and that's what these major 7th chords teach us. So we're at the 5th fret on the A string. That's going to be the index on the 5th fret on the A string, then the ring on the 7th fret, then we have the middle on the 6th fret on the G string, and the 7th fret by pinky on the B string, and we're skipping the high E. So it's 5, 7, 6, 7. Very cool chord. And then we're going to move up to another way to voice the G major from the 4th string. So we're going to actually use our index on the 5th fret on the D string, and we're going to bar our ring finger on the 7th frets. So you have 7 on G, 7 on B, 7 on high E. So now we have 2 different voicings for that G major. And it gives us a versatility to be able to start to move this around. Say we wanted to move to G sharp. And then back down to G. So now you have the option of playing it in different positions from different strings. Another way to visualize this is if you move this down to an F sharp, to an F, to an E, you can pretend you're barring behind there where your open strings are actually getting. So you can see the way that this chord would sound if it had open strings. And you can start to move it around and see how mobile it becomes and versatile that this fingering allows you to encompass for future songs that you'll be learning. Same thing with this D major 7. If you move it down to use open strings, now I don't actually do this with my finger, I'm just doing this for example right now, but you can see where that open string would lie, and you can move it up chromatically back to D. So that's a cool thing. You can start to move this around and really get to know the guitar and your major 7th chords. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for future jazz guitar lessons. And join us for the next video. We're going to do minor 7th chords. So enjoy, and I'll talk with you soon.